One Filipino artist shares his paintings, feelings, and a little about the art world in Chicago. Our Lenny Kim reports.
What separates us from the mainstream is that because our culture is so contingent on discipline and the culture, you could still see the skills, the craftsmanship of the Asian artist. Now in modern art, it doesn't matter anymore and if it's well drawn or rendered in a very realistic manner. But you could still see the, the calligraphic brushstrokes, if you will, and you see from the calligraphy, from the Chinese, Korean, and Japanese. There's that distinct skill. It's almost like swordmanship,
Eulalio De Silva is one of many Asian artists struggling to break through into the mainstream of the American art world. How can an Asian American artist succeed in mainstream today? Is it difficult for Asian American artists to make it in mainstream, and what needs to be done? What kind of support do they need?
Not that we're not talented or not competent enough. We have a lot of good artists as Asian Americans, but I think the voice is not being heard. There's got to be some kind of a catalyst that would, the same kind of thing that's happening in Hollywood, for example, when the Hispanics are now being more and more featured as the major role instead of the bit roles. So I think it's the same thing with the visual arts. There's still not enough momentum to get it over the hurdle to make it more American. And I think once they see that we're no different from them, then they would feel less threatened. And I think that the arts is the way to go. It's a softening the blow, if you will, because once they see the arts as a universal language.
He brought some of his personal pieces and showed us a variety of his inspirations and styles, taking us through the descriptive contours of his brushstrokes.
Instead of having just dark colors, you see different colors from different sources, and I like the rawness of it, and so I left some of the colors that are dripping, and it sort of correlate with the busyness and the energy of the night scene there in the corner of Damon and Milwaukee in North. And so it was a challenge for me, using the brush strokes, different colors and different sources, and the rawness of the paint, and let it take over.
De Silva states that individually it is hard for Asian painters to excel, but in a united effort, the beauty of Asian art may be able to become the next appeal for collectors.
Oh, I'm a Filipino-American artist. I have to emphasize being Asian American, being an American also. So I think that's very important. Otherwise, right. Otherwise, they'll look at it as a very exclusive and a very political issue here that would be hard for the mainstream to swallow.
According to Silva, the hopes for many upcoming Asian artists may lie with unity and the support from members and associations in the community. For more information about acquiring the displayed masterpieces, please contact the studio of Eulalio De Silva at 773-354-5868.